All right, Hap for Hap Around the House. I found a little gem, garage sale, $50. A gentleman who had it said he could not get the, as he put it, the effing blade to stay effing on it. Right here's the old blade. He said he had a blade that worked perfectly fine. He went to throw this one on and it kept on popping off. Okay, so he let it go for $50, and whenever you troubleshoot something, you go for the most obvious thing. It was working fine with an old blade. You put a new blade on and it starts popping off. Well, you probably need a new blade. So I went and picked up a couple blades local here. This is a 60 by half by 14 TPI. So it's a fairly common blade. I don't know, 11, 12 bucks a piece. I put it on, took right off, no problems. It runs really good. Let me tell you, you have that blade pop off a couple times and I'd want to sell it too. It's no fun. It pops off, it can hit you, no fun. But overall, it's a very heavy unit. It looks like it's maybe like from Popular Mechanics or something, when they used to have, back in the 1950s, they would have diagrams on how to make things like this. It looks homemade to me. It's a very, very heavy. 3/4 inch will break your idler loose. Of course, you have a drive down here. Then you have an idler up here. And this one is adjustable to tighten up your blade. Right now the blade's pretty tight. Let's look down here. These look to me like they're forged or poured, maybe cast iron. That's what they are. They're cast iron. No idea where they came from or what they originally went to, but they work really good like this. There's all sorts of grease zerks all over everything. You can see that this is welded plate right here. That's all welded plate. Welded plate here too. You've got this, which allows the whole saw itself to slowly go down, sort of. Watch. See how that works? Even though you can see that the top is kind of coming out of there a little bit. You've got this, which slides up and down, which supports your blade as you get closer, depending on how wide you actually need to go with your cut. You can adjust that to support the blade. This, back and forth, you can adjust your vise or your clamp, depending on what you want to call it. You can angle it too, kind of cool. When I got it, it had breathtakingly bad wiring. You would touch it right here when it was plugged in and it'd give you the tingles. So you know right away that that's something you don't want to play grab ass with too much. I popped this cover off, filled it with grease. Everything looked nice and tight in there. Of course, I don't like touching belts, even though I know it's not going to come on. But this right here is a finger biter. If I had kids that were young enough to stick their fingers in there, well, I'd make a cover for it. But I don't, so that's good. Old school, real old school electric motor here. And everything's really heavy duty on this. That's some fairly heavy duty steel. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. Again, for $50, because the guy couldn't get the effing thing to, the blade to stay on. So yeah, I think this is a really good buy. If you look hard enough, you can find little gems like this laying here and there and everywhere. Just got to do a little bit of work. You'll get burned a couple times, but this one didn't burn me at all. Worked out nice. It's better than, when it comes to cutting, it's better than a Portaband. Even though that's nice, that's really nice. But if you got quite a few cuts to make, this makes it so much nicer. So yeah, that is a nice, old, heavy-duty horizontal saw. Hap for Hap Around the House. If you liked the video, consider subscribing. Hit the like button. See you next time. Thanks for watching.